All right. This is the world's fastest guitar lesson. Uh, it's for my buddy Hunter. Hunter, what's up? Don't worry about this chart. I'm just going to use that to explain a few things. You really don't need to focus on it or memorize any of it. So the first thing you do, I call these threes. Because we're skipping, we're using between each interval, we're using three. And there's three of them. And there's three of them. So that's what threes are. Practice alternative picking. Okay, the next pattern, there's only three patterns, so stay tuned. I call this one a firework because it looks like this is the firework. Your first two fingers shooting up at the neck. Use your pinky. Get your pinky involved. That's a firework. There's two of them. The next one, I call it a wizarding wand because you have your hand wand with your pinky and your ring finger, and again, it's shooting up towards the head of your guitar. Again, there's two of them. Those are the three patterns to every note on the neck. Now, what do? There's threes. How do you go past the threes? How do you keep scaling up after the threes? Let's pretend we're on the last of the threes. And we need to go up. Follow the pinky. When you're going up in notes, follow the pinky. So next is your firework. So threes. Follow the pinky and create a firework. Do it twice. Next, we have our wizarding wand. After that, follow the pinky. And if you want to keep going up to the second to last string, remember everything on the last two strings gets shifted up. So if you want to do another wizarding wand, you got to go up one. Okay, so remember, last of the threes. Follow the pinky and make a firework. Okay, so let's do the firework into a wizarding wand. We have one more wizarding wand. Now, how do we go up to the threes? How do we go into the threes? You follow the pointer finger. So leaving the threes, you follow the pinky. Going back into the threes, you use your pointer finger. So okay. So now you know how to just move around and play notes. Let's do last of the fireworks. Up into our wizarding wand. Two of those into the threes. There's three of them. Remember, we're on that second to last string, so shift up. Okay, now I'm going to show you real quick. Let's look at the diagram. Let's see. You can find any of the combinations here. So like right here, you can see on this side, we're doing the wizarding wand into the threes. There's three of them. And then instead of following the pinky to the second to last note, you have to shift it up. So it goes from wizarding wand to threes to fireworks. All right. Let's look at the first picture. You got two threes. We're doing two of the threes into your fireworks, your two fireworks, and then you shift up to do the other two of your wizarding wands. Duh. All right. Now what this chart doesn't show you And you can go up and down these scales, but you need to learn how to go left and right now. So going left and right from a, let's say you're doing a firework. Let's do 2 of them. Every firework is also a wizarding wand. So every wizarding wand is also a firework. So you know how to move left and right now, between those two, as long as you're turning them into each other. Now, how does it connect to the 3s? All right, so for I'm gonna show on this chart here. The 3s, if you look at any of the 3s, where all 3 of them are there, think of it this way. If you were to move left and right, the 3s can go down and up on both sides. The wizarding wand is on the ground. So think of the bottom of the 3s. So on the if you're looking at your neck, the right side of the 3s, on the lower 2 of the 3s is the wizarding wand. Now, the middle string of the 3s and the top one is also a firework. So that's how you go left and right of the 3s. So just always remember, if you're doing a firework towards the head of the neck, that means you're on the upper 2 strings of the 3s. If you're doing a wizarding wand, that means you are on the lower 2 strings of the 3s on the right side. And I'm getting a spam call. Basically, just get that down. That is all you need to know to be able to just, if you can follow those rules of moving left and right, up and down, you will never have to look at the chart. Just remember the rules. If you're going up from the 3s, follow the pinky. Or going back down into it. If you're using fireworks, wizarding wand, follow the pointer finger. Basically, if you're going lower than the 3s, you follow the pointer finger. If you're moving up past the 3s, use the pinky. And that's all you got to practice. Eventually, you'll get that down. The next video is going to be about the pentatonic scale. But this will just teach you every note that's in the key of a song, bro. And you'll just be able to play over any backing track. You'll have to find what the key is. So if you look at, which one is it? The Ionian, the first one. Ionian is what the normal scale is. So if you know your notes on the bottom string and you know what key it's in, as long as it's major, play a major backing track in, let's say, A. Then on the 5th note of the bottom string will be that first picture where you're on the middle 2 of the 3s. Shift up to go to the firework, wand. Just get really fucking good at that, because then, when you're jamming over something, I don't know, learn the bottom string notes. Like I said, this first picture, if you know what key you're in and it's major, it'll be this. If it's minor, Aeolian. This one down in the right corner. If you know it's a minor, and let's say you're on the 5th string and you're playing a song over A minor, then you start with Wizarding Wands. Yep. And that's all you need to know, bro. This right here doesn't sound so good because it's 7 notes. It's all 7 notes in the key of a song. So you're going to add notes that don't sound so hot. But it's fun to explore and just fucking run through the scales because it's 3 notes per string. And that's eventually how you do shredding. You have to do 3 notes per string. You can shred doing 2. It's just going to hold you back. Bam.